Let's start just jogging in place, letting up and down. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ro, ish, hach, ku, ju, ish, ni, san, shi, go, ro, si, hach, ku, ju, and roll your shoulders forward. Ish. Work out those sore shoulders from shoveling snow if you're from there, or playing too much tennis if you're from a warm area.
Oh, that's your country club here.
And back. Ish.
Yeah,
Ni.
it.
San. Shi. Go. And again. This time just jumping softly. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Si. Hash. Go. Ju. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Ro. Si. Hash. Go. Ju. And we're going to swim forward. Ish. Ni. Make sure you stretch out your rib cage on your side as you stretch up and out. She. Go. Stroke and backstroke. And make sure you twist your spine. Allow it to loosen up. She. Go. Rook. Fish. And a little more jumping. Some or jogging, either one. And bring your hands together and rub them. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, si, hash, ku, ju, and rub around your wrists. And massage up one arm. And get all the way to the shoulder and help it reach back a little behind. And just massage your scapula edge. And on those big tense muscles in the shoulder. And down the inside. And other side around the wrist. And massage up the outside of your arm. Up to the shoulder. And give it a little assist. And up behind your shoulder. In the scapula. The big squeeze muscles. Up. And down the inside. And interlock your fingers and squeeze. Go out to the tips. Each side. And switch your fingers out to the tips. Side. And one big clap. And rub. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Bring it up. Overhead. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Shoot the energy up into the sky. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. And shaking. Ishi. San. Shi. Go. Juji. Ishi. San. Shi. Go. Shish. Go. And big shakes with your whole body. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Shake the energy around the room, around the world, around the universe. And reaching up and drop. And up and drop. And up and drop. And go out on one side. Cross and squeeze. And again. And squeeze. And again. And squeeze. and behind, up and out. Knee. Sun, and really reach behind, go up and then out to the side. Knee.
Yes.
Sun. Other arm. Yeesh. Knee. That was
I'm just.
sun. And out, up and forward. Yeesh. Knee. And sun. And behind, up and out. Rotate your arm and knee. Rotate and out. And take off the sweater, but not really because it's cold out. Just imagine. Knee. You're pulling the snow off you. Sun. And a little bigger. Eesh. And open your hands. Yeah. Knee. Like the crocus is pushing through the snow. It's springtime. So it's knee. And going forward. Eesh. Knee. Sun. 3 levels. Eesh. Knee. Sun. And eesh. Knee.
Yes.
Sun. And eesh. Knee. Sun again. Eesh. Knee. Sun. And come back and swing up. Eesh. High and down through your body. And knee. And relax now. And sun. Push harder, harder. Sun. She. Go and slow, big bow to the ground. And that hang. And massage your lower back. And your thighs. And your calves, down your knees, down to the ankles. And just let your hips fall and stretch. You can support yourself on your knees if you need to, and then lift. And knees go forward. Go forward, stomach. Open up to the sky with your arms. And a big bow again. Yes. And stretch the lower back a little more. And then drop your hips. And lift your hips. And begin rolling up knees, hips, stomach, and then open. Arms fall back, lifting them, gentle, and one more time, last. Big bow. And drop, and lift, and roll up. And at the top, just hold for a second. Your hands. And then let the energy come down straight into your head, neck, forward and back. Sleep. Sun. She. And across your chest, chin back and forth. Ni, san, shi. Go and cross your shoulders. Ish. Ni, san, shi. Go and rotating your head and neck. Ni. Another way. Ish. And your upper body ish included. Knee. And way widen your stance a little. Ish. Gently bend your knees so you don't lose back. And include your arms from the waist. Ish. Knee. Keep your spine and neck flexible. Way. Ish. Knee. San. And rolling up. Get a hold of something if you need to. We're going to rotate our ankles and wrists. Ish, ni, san, shi. Go other way. Ish, san, shi. Go other hand, side, other hand. Ni, san, shi. Go other way. Ish, ni, san, shi. Go. And lunging out. Don't cause the carpet to fall over or you to fall over because the carpet slides. And other side. Stretch the Achilles. And other side. Again, if you need to have a place to hold on. Stretch your Achilles, lift your heel, and back down. One more time, up and down. And up, and then gently go down to knee, and up and down. Two more times, up, down to your knee, up and down. And one more. Down to your knee, up and down. Other side, stretch your Achilles. This way. Lift up to onto your toe and down. Up and down. Up, down to your knee, up, and back to your heel. Up, down to your knee, up, and back to your heel. Up, down to your knee, up, and back to your heel. Good. And rotate your knees inward. Ish, ni, san, shi, and out. Ish, ni, san, shi, and knees together. Ish, ni, san, shi, other way. Ish, ni, san, shi, and hands on your hip. And rotate. Ish. Keep your head as steady as possible. Rotate your middle around your center. And other way. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go and widen your stance. And a little more relaxed. The head can move a little. Sun, she, go other way. Ish, ni, sun, she, go. And standing in place, gently wakame feeling. Forward and back a little, side to side, twisting. And gently let the energy subside, but still keep the softness. Come straight. Standing Seiritsu. Nice Kenshijin feeling. Top of your head to the sky, feet deep in the earth. And follow your breath down. Mokso. Mokso yame. Hey. Thank you. To you, Connie. Sorry, I went a little long.
No, no problem. Thank you, Rob. It's all good. It's all good. All right, getting your bokuto, boken, crystal, rolling pin, short stick, or open hand, your choice. And let me just check my angle. Looks like I need to adjust slightly. There we go. Okay. So holding on the right side. Today we will be studying a little bit more with our sword. We'll go through some stepping. We will do some basic kihon, some basic cuts. Today we'll continue to study the Daijudan, great overhead cut, the Jodan, the slightly lesser cut, and we're going to add Shugan, cutting to the middle. We'll continue to step in Masubidachi, and then we will conclude with some practice kumitachi over Zoom. You and I will exchange my receiving your cuts and you receiving my cuts. So that's what I hope we can accomplish. Let's see how we do. All right, so standing, and let's just bow, eh? And stepping forward, right foot, stepping forward into Subidashi Ish. Knee, and stepping back. Ish. Knee. Same side, right side again. Ish. Knee, stepping back. Ish. Knee. Good. Switching to left step, stepping forward left, ish, knee, stepping back, ish, knee. Good. Okay. And standing forward again. This time, let's go ahead and take our bokuto boken from our right to our left. And doing more of the quick draw, so bringing it up over under that shoulder and reaching out to, what is it called when you extend it? Shoko. Reach out far. And to the degree you're able in your space, bring it on up, straight up. I'm going to be using my knuckles as my guiding point. But straight up into, what's it called when you're straight up? Tenso. Oh. Oh. And back down, cutting as you reach out, back down to Shoko. So that in itself is Eiko. Let's do it again. Reach out, Shoko. Up to Tenso. Whoa. And cutting down into Shoko. Good. Keep your eye focus far on the horizon, eyes wide open, all of your senses open. Let's go again up to tenso, and when we get ready, we're going to add a step and cut forward and go. Eesh. Let your sword drop, step back. Eesh. Takes me 2 steps back for my 1 step forward. All right, and reach out again, shoko. Tenso. And this time I'm going to step with my left, and let's go. Eesh. Whoa, that's a lot.
You gotta practice.
And drop and back. Eesh.
Of course.
Good. All right, 2 more. Keep extending now back out to shoko. Tenso. And go. Eesh. And back. Shoko. Tenso. Eesh. And back. Good. So that was Daijodon, the greater overhead cut, coming straight overhead and down through your opponent, Kiri Komi, continuing to cut, pushing out. Those will be our cuts today. When we cut step Musubidachi, we're forming a nice knot with the floor. And as we cut, we are doing pushing by cutting through our opponent or our opponent's surrounding energy field. All right, so let's try Jodon. Shoko. Up to tenso. Oh. Over slightly to the right, step right and go. Eish. And back. We're going to alternate steps each time. Shoko. Tenso. Oh. Over to the left and go. Eish. And back. Shoko. Tenso. Oh. Slightly to the right.
Yes.
Eish.
Yes. Shoko. Tenso. Over to the left. Eish. Please.
And back. All right, watch for a moment. We're going to add the number 3 cut Chudon level. So as I've described before, Daijodon is the great overhead cut. Jodon is an angular cut where I'm visualizing at the head-shoulder junction and cutting through. We're now going to add and visualize cutting down. I'm going to drop my arm just so that you can see better. Chudon, which is coming at the waist level or mid-level of a person and cutting through. So, Daijodon, Daijodon, Jodon, Chudon. These are levels that we often reference. So that's where we are. So I'm going to do it at an angle and see if that helps. Then I'll go back to square front. Okay, let's try it together. And the piece that you'll notice with Chudon with the sword is we're going to do it from the same angle as Jodon and cut lower to Chudon. The current thinking from Ito Sensei is that for this exercise here, when you have an opponent, your timing needs to be a bit faster. So you'll see later that we do Chudon as a much bigger, rounder cut. But in this case, it's going to be the same, almost the same angle as Jodon, just coming down lower. So extending out, Shoko. Up to tenso. Over to the right and cut down, shoot down. Hey, so you have to have good imagination and come down lower to the person's middle. And stepping back. I'm going to go back to the square front, see how that is for the other side. Shoko. Up to tenso. Over to the left and shoot on. Hey. You see that I end much lower down. My midline to their midline. And stepping back. Let's do another round of 4. Shoko. Tenso. Hey. Stepping back. Up to tenso. Oh. Stepping back. 2 more. To tenso. Oh. Hey. Up. Boom. And stepping back. All right, let's go back now and practice it. And you already have me spotlit, so you see me on the screen. I'm going to receive first your Daijōdan. So I'm going to let you practice Daijōdan. And I'll receive it a little bit in a wakame soft style. So go ahead, get yourself positioned. Reaching out, nice shoko. Tenso. And go. Good, and go ahead and go down to shoko. And okay, up to tenso. And go. Nice. Let's do 2 more. Shoko. Tenso. And go. Nice. So nice to receive everyone's energy. All right, and last time, shoko. Tenso. And go. Oh, good. All right. So now this time you're going to continue in that same role, Daijōdan, and I am going to cut each of my little mini screens out there, each of you, Jodan to start with. So let us first bow, Ray. And let's do shoko, tenso, shoko as we start our kumitachi. Extending out. Let's go up to tenso together if we can. And back down to shoko. All right, and I start slightly leading, and let's go. No, I don't. You're doing Daijōdan. Step back. You get to lead. I have to respond. Connie likes to be in control. Okay, you're Daijōdan. You're slightly leading. All right, are you up to tenso yet?
Yes.
All right. And stepping back. 2 more with this. Keep going. Your daisho done. Go ahead. Oh. Hey. Great. Good. So you keep going, daishodan. Now I'm going to be cutting chudan. Okay. Keep going. Oh. Yeah. Wait. And back. Oh. Right. 2 more.
Nice.
Right. Last one before we change roles. Oh. Right. Very nice. Okay, stepping back. I'm going to change roles now. I'm going to be Daijoudan, so I slightly lead, and you are going to respond the first few times with Jodan. We've done that last week and now this week. So let's do Jodan as a response on your end. Okay, Shoko.
We're doing Jodan.
You are doing Jodan. That is correct to my Daijoudan. Up to Tenso. And right. Stepping back. Shoko. Tenso. Oh. Right. Stepping back. Good. Let's get a chance now for you to practice several Chudan, since that's the new cut today. So the same starting position as you did with Jodan, but the cut will come down to my midsection. All right, Shoko. Oh, Tenso. Hey. Shoko. Tenso. Oh. Hey. Keep going. You're cutting Chudan. 2 more. Tenso. Hey. Listen. Back. Shoko. Tenso. Oh. Hey. And Rob, if I can ask you to stay up front where you are and switch over to gallery view. I just want someone closer to the screen to see how people are looking when they respond. So I'm going to continue with Daijoudan, and you may, on your side, cut either Jodan or Chudan. You can alternate, you can pick one cut you need to work on, but let's do another 4 cuts or so to my Daijoudan. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Yes.
All right. Step back. Last two. Your choice, Jodan or Chudan. All right. Go. Tenso. Oh.
Shut.
Right. And stepping back and just stay attentive for a moment, but Rob, one feature that you see us doing really well.
One feature really well is that everybody is really reaching a nice tenso and bringing that forward. I could really feel that 10 energy coming through the screen.
Good. Okay, so let's do a few more with some nice, good feeling like you just heard Rob say. So keep that nice extension upward into tenso and extending out as you cut by pushing. So I will do Daijudan again, and you will do 2 more cuts. So let's go. Ish. Oh. Ish. Stepping back. And Shoko.
Hey.
Hey. And stepping back. Let's continue to hold our Shoko for a moment and feel that nice connection we've established with each other through and beyond. So whether we're going all the way around to Japan or over to London and England and France, Belgium, north, south, east, west, Shoko. And slowly up to tenso. Oh. Oh. And slowly back down to Shoko. Yame. And putting your sword away. Passing from left to right. And right. Thank you, everyone. So much enjoyed that kumitachi. You may set your sword, Kokuto, Boken, crystal, short sword down. And back to Rob for a few closing movements.
And everybody just loosen their hips up a little bit. And on and forward and back in a wave. Up and side to side. Up. She and twist. She. Oh. And keeping that soft feeling, gently opening.
Yes.
Coming up. Yeah, they're all that energy and what we just did in Keiko. That heavenly energy reaching up my body, coming down, and slowly grab a hold of it, and coming down across your arms, and gently release your hands. So Mokuso Yame. Hey.